Today we're going to go through driver KEI Car Enjoy Note. This is very promising. Just looking at the cover, I really like this. I just feel like this is going to be chock full of cool old stuff. So let's get into it. Old love. We've got a Dangan ZZ4. I don't know that much about them, to be honest. I know they're a double overhead cam 5-valve. It's a 4-cylinder engine with 5 valves per cylinder. It's a 20-valve. And it's the only KEI car to ever have it. Very, very cool looking car. Quick too. The Turbo TRXX EFI Limited. The Mira, it's a beautiful... This is limited. It is limited. It was limited. I wonder how limited it actually was. Then we've got a contents page over here. Old love's hanging out the roof. We've got some interior stripping happening here. The glass roofs are really epic. We've got some rallying and some other... Oh, Suzuki Sport... Someone's flipping off the camera, looks like. In a C-chassis Alto. B-tune wheels. B shift knob. The Super Mira. Rex pulley kit. Make your supercharger make more charge. Over here, Kansai Sports Center. It's a good looking whip, isn't it? Very, very cool. Nobu are doing weird stuff. They've made a ute over here. No lights or anything. Full fiberglass front on this thing. TRXX. Yep, it's just all epic. Very cool. We're just doing like TRXXs. Carbon fiber seats. Carbon fiber exhaust tip. Right. Okay. Go. That's a Dangan. Look at the engine on it, would you? Keep going. GTS have got, looks like supercharger kit here on the Honda today. Over here, exhausts, TRXX. We're welding a bit of stuff. Jimneys, bit of off-road action. That's about as light as you can make one of those. Just take everything off and then thrash it off-road. Turbo timer. 1 minute or 3 minutes. You know, I hate turbo timers, but that's pretty cool. You just flick the switch. None of this crap. TV kit. Cockpit. Red and white cars. Elisa over here. Cuck Sports. Cool steering wheel there. That's a nice looking mirror, isn't it? I like that. Yes, indeed. The tape deck. And the old school speakers just chilling on the floor. Old school Recaros. More old school Recaros. Sunroof, bro. That's super cool. Don't see them very often. That's dope. I'm not even sure what we're advertising here. Carrozzeria over here, advertising with an F40. Urban music, cruising pops, twilight sound. Right. For those that don't know, Carrozzeria is actually Pioneer. That's a CD stacker for the young ones. Don't know what that is? That's like a cartridge that holds 6 CDs. And then you put that box in this box, and you can select which CD you want to listen to with this box. Just a whole bunch of boxes. Speaking of boxes, here they all are. All of the cars that are now popular in America are on one page. But yeah, let me know in the comments if your car is here. I love how they've all gone... Well, I can't see that one, but all the ones we can see have got sunroofs. Look at this. You stand up out of it. They've gone 2 sunroofs here on the Honda. Overcomplicating shit, Honda. One box and... ... Here we're going into detail. The Bravo. Check her out. Supercharged. I would say to the people who designed this, bravo. Because it's a great looking van. It's supercharged. It's got rear wings. It's got sunroof. It's got glass roof. It's got opening side windows. Power windows that go down would have been better. But I mean, what do you want for this year? Whatever year it was. The interior is looking very, very boxy. But I don't hate it. I could live with that. The red floor's a bit weird, but okay. We're measuring steering wheels. Check it out. I don't know why, but we're doing it. Comparing the different models, I think. This one's much nicer, isn't it? Oh, the engine room looks quite different too. We're looking at all the same cars. We're going in depth. We really are. We've got a lot of details here. It's got a rear mirror. Awesome. Side steps. If you want to do weird shit in the back, there's enough room for it. What on earth is she doing? Suzuki Every. It is an Every. It's not a carry. We've got a full glass roof. Not sure what's happening with the windows. I think it slides forward and backwards, not up and down. We've got a manual. It's 4-wheel drive. Dash is really cool, spaceship looking. Armrest in the front. Some KEI cars today don't even have an armrest in the front. Armrest in the rear. Look at the headrests, would you? This is peak performance right here. The floor mats, that pattern is just awesome. The Every did continue this. Even in the DA52, if you fold those seats up, there is space under there for you to put stuff in. The jack's under there too. Fold the seat forward to get to the jack. There's enough room for activities, all your weird stuff. The seat does weird things too. Full flat, side step. Look at the roof, would you? All these glass panels. If you broke one of those glass panels today, you'd be screwed. You just can't buy them. Turbo RX 4-wheel drive. Super multi-roof. Super multi-roof. All right. F5 engine. 547 cc's. 52 horsepowers. The Suzuki Jimny. An all-star. There are more of these than anything else. You're lucky to find these or these. But you will certainly find these. These are everywhere. See, look how happy she is. It's got the manual locking on the 4-wheel drive. You have to do it on the wheel. Old school. I don't think cars are like that anymore. Soft top in the rear. Epic seat choice. Like, they're just really cool seats. F5 engine, or is it F6? F5A, yep. We're changing the filter. All right, I don't know why, but cool. Alto Works twin cam turbo complete car street version for $13,400. Or the RS, that's the RSX. The RSR, the 4-wheel drive version, is $14,300. And there's a list of stuff that's on it. Volume up parts. Alto Works cup. Bore up, 66.25. So this is going to be the F5A, I believe, with that size. Yeah, CA72V, CL11, CM. Yeah, so this is an F5A engine. None of that will fit my C chassis. We've got the mini car Dangan. The shape I'm not so hot on. It's just the engineering. The fact that it's got a 20-valve 4-cylinder in it is mind-blowing. Here she is. We're in black and white. There it is, the 5-valve. One thing I don't know is how far you can push these things. Like, how much power can one actually make? I know all about the F6A and how far you can push that, but I don't know about these. Why doesn't she look very happy to be in the back? I've got ice cream here and she's happy about that. The engine, it's there. Automatic. They had an automatic version. Okay, I don't know why you would do that, but ooh, it was an option. That's rather horrible. Door speakers. Always fond of door speakers. Do you reckon the dash kind of looks like something you'd find in a Carol? I think it does. We're comparing it, Dangan to the 550 Alto. Which one would you go for? Would you go for the Dangan or the Alto? Based solely on looks, I'd go for the Alto because I like the squarer shape. Not to say this isn't a nice looking car, just I prefer the squarer. But this engine is cooler. So, yeah, I'm still going with the Alto. We're looking at the Lisa, basically a Mira anyway. But there's a Lisa. I haven't seen this many shots of a Lisa. We've got a TRXX Mira here. Then we've got the Honda Today. What's that thing? That looks like a Subaru. Is that a Rex? It's got a Clover engine, so possibly a Rex. Rag top, baby. And sunroofs on the Today. I guess she picked one that she liked the most, but we're not going to know what it is. Over here, reusing photos. Some cartoon stuff. Alto versus Mira, Dangan, Alto, Lisa. That's a good looking interior, isn't it? From the TRXX. Those seats are wild. Really like that. The Alto seats of the time were wild as well. The Rex, hot hatches, Lisa, Alto, and Mira. So Daihatsu versus Suzuki, isn't it? Check out these seats. These period correct seats are just epic. Not a fan of the steering wheels, though, of the time. Cuck Sports. All of the bits that we wish we could get today. All from Cuck Sports. Oh, they're Cuck seats. The whole page is Cuck Sports. I didn't realize that. Whole 2 pages. They did clutches and everything. What happened to Cuck Sports? Cuck Design Studio Corporation. Right. Sliding doors. Very cool. And the swivel seat. Make it easy to get in and out. Rex, Alto. Alto 5-door. Quite rare, really. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. They're all 2-door. The mini car, and a mini car. There's a 2-door there with the boring face. Alto PE, they're calling it, but not just the PE. Many of them had that different nose. Front guards, bonnet, bumper, headlights, all different. Obviously, you can change them. You could switch those pieces for the round headlight version if you wanted to, but I think the headlight support panel's different as well. More than likely. The mini car, another mini car here. The servo. I still really like those, but they're really, really oddball. The back on them, the full glass roof. The today's probably a better car, really. The Lisa again, and the Rex. Which one would you have out of these? Probably the rarest of them all would be, well, I mean, I don't think the Rex was that rare, but they're all gone. Like, they've either all been exported or all rusted away, because I don't think I've ever seen one. I've never seen a Lisa, but I have seen these two. They're probably the most common today. I mean, getting parts for that would be an absolute nightmare. Same with that thing, and that, for that matter. Over here, the GTS Charger Sport Kit. This is epic. Like, look at the options that you had. The JW1 Special Supercharger. I didn't know they did that. The new Alto Supercharger. Supercharger kits for all these cars. 15 horsepower up across the board. That's a big claim here too. Twin cams, 18 horsepower up. F5A, CA72V, 18, almost 19 horsepower up from a supercharger. That would be sick. We're still looking at the vans, and what a van it is. That sliding roof is just epic. Never understood the name though, the Atri, the Bravo. Look at the seats and the pattern on the door. Really nice. Wish these were color pages. Everybody's favorite except mine. I appreciate them. I never want one. I don't think they're that cool. They're just weird. It's not that I don't like them, they're just weird. Straight up weird. Over here, we're looking at a shop. Speed and boost cut. I've actually got one of those if someone's looking for one. Okay, over we go. Ooh, what are we looking at here? Oh, this is all the dimensions of the cars and the tires and like engine specifications here. Brake specifications. That's really tire size. Wow, you could sit here for ages having a look at this. All the names of the engines. Learn something new every magazine. That's really the goal of this, is to learn one thing from each magazine would be good, wouldn't it? Auto Jewel over here. We've got lots of parts from Auto Jewel in black and white. What are we doing? We're pumping up the tire manually. Right. We're changing headlight bulbs. Good things to know, tail light bulbs. Yep, useful information. How to change a tire. Jack up your car. Do it on the sill like that. Don't do it in a weird spot and mess up your shit. What are we doing here? This is an absolute pain in the ass. I don't like doing that. Use a wire to remove the pin. Door card is off. I don't know why we're doing that. Now we're changing wiper blades, changing the air cleaner, and we're checking coolant, looks like. Works Koizumi version. Huh. That's a turbo kit. We figure out what turbo it is. Special stage. Stage 4. It's not really going to be of any use to us now, but interesting. Route 6. Something. Not sure what it does. Spark plugs. Everybody needs those. That's a cool picture. We've actually got the Dangan engine here. Yeah, that's complicated timing belt too. Looks like it's got 2 tensioner pulleys on it. Engines. Clover 4 here. The EN05A. These are great pictures. Excellent. Someone should put them on t-shirts. We're looking into detail on how this stuff works. I'm not going to go into... There's the 5 valve, isn't it? Look at that. That's the 5 valve still. That looks like the Suzuki though. I swear that's an Alto. All the pieces are in Alto position, but that's not an Alto engine. That is the Dangan one. And that's an Alto there. Turbo, single cam, 2 valve, EN05Z. That's the Subaru engine. Perhaps they're just explaining all the differences between the cars. How the injection works, the cams, twin cam engine here with a 4-wheel drive system. Explaining how the diffs work and why they work. Then we've got, this is a viscous center diff, I believe. Suspension stuff, trailing arms. That's a weird looking trailing arm, maybe cut in half. And 4-wheel drive here. ECVT, yes. Okay, how the steering works. That old Suzuki wheel. It's a bit telescopic, looks like. And over here we've got the City Eppo. And we're advertising some fog lights for it. That's quite clever, isn't it? Just bolts on behind the number plate. That's very cool. I wonder if that's still available today. Very, very cool piece of kit, that. The works. Check out the seats. Like I was saying earlier, these seats are awesome. Very, very cool. In white, impossible to buy. We've got the dash that I like, which is like the 550cc version and the early 660. So the CN21S and CP21S had the dash like this. That would make a great poster. Motion. Power and Clean, a BMW. Right. Okay, that doesn't belong in here. 660 KEI Car. New something open. 2-seater. Alto. We're looking at history. That's cool. Daihatsu. It's funny, they're already rusting. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that picture before. The old 3-wheeler K-trucks. Rare. Like straight up Jeep. Cool little truck. What is that thing? That is the it's a Honda. It's a Vamos. Yes, the Carol, the old Carol, very cool. That thing, is that a Honda or is that the servo? It's a mini car. Wow, I was way off. Mini car skipper. Okay, cool. What is that thing? Is that K? Oh, that's the S800, but it's not a K car. Okay, whatever. 360. Whoa, I've never seen that before. I'm guessing there's a bunch of 360s that I've never seen because there aren't a lot of magazines on them. Babyface. Big Enjoy Club. Run and Run 360 old mini power. Have we got like car clubs? Looks like. Yep. Changing seats. I don't know if I would. If I had that seat, I'd keep that seat. I wouldn't put a bride in it. That seat's way cooler. Pull the seat out, switch the seat, give the peace sign. Nowadays, that seat's probably worth more money than that seat is. What are we doing? We're connecting up is that a car alarm? Or something. I'm not sure what she's doing, but whatever it is, I wish she would stop. Just stop. Don't do it. Grade up. Tires, 16-inch. Okay. We're explaining that. We've got 4-wheel drive stuff. More 4-wheel drive stuff. Do you want to go 4-wheel drive or do you want to go front-wheel drive? That's what we're asking here. Turbo. Brakes. Brake lines. Dress up 500 parts. Let's go. Aero parts. All of the cool aero from the era that you can poke a stick at. Cross, we're already heavy into it. Anybody else that we recognize? Creative Sport. Nope, never heard of them. That's a cool rear wing, isn't it? New mirror palms. Us Racing. They're still around. They're still making stuff. Pasta. Right. Nobu. Lisa. That's a bit weird. Not a fan of that. Square-faced Alto. Wish we could see more photos of that. That's bizarre. That's about it. Like Nobu. I don't think Nobu makes stuff. But then again, I don't really know. Interesting. All the aero parts. Wow, okay. Mini Vag Sports. Right. Pasta. Oh, the Mighty Boy. Bonnet scoop. We've got like roof scoop. It's not a scoop though, is it? It's just a spoiler thing. Very excessive and cool. Engine tune-up parts. Exhausts. I'm exhausted. The old school boost controller. Like that. Very, very old school. Turbo kits. TD025. L100V. Stellar turbine system. What is this thing? This is for the CA72V turbo kit. F5A intercooler kit. Over here we've got, what's this? Ultra countdown timer. Turbo timers. Boost control system. A turbo tector. Filters. Oil coolers, fly wheels, and actual wheels. These things are worth an absolute fortune now. The others, not so much. That might be. Everything else is kind of just, that's cool. Towel bars, suspension, more suspension, seats, FRP, Revolution, very small headrest here. Piano keys, epic, very, very basic. I think I saw one of those the other day for 20 bucks on Yahoo Auction. But it needed a lot of work, and I don't know anyone that could trim seats, so I didn't snap it up. Yeah, this needs color, really does. Steering wheels, that is dope. Steering control audio system, or SCAS for short. Epic. Turbo timer inside the steering wheel. Kill it with fire. Audio, we got shift knobs and different gauges. L70V Greddy turbo, white matter, so the dials are white. Looks like a wristwatch. Audio, look at this old stuff. Epic. The shelf speakers were really cool. Those aren't, but I mean these round ones, especially the ones that like lit up, had lights in them. More speakers. Formula MA200 graphic equalizer. Because if it's not graphic, then like what is it? Light and horn auto cover. 2-mode beam auto cover. Others. What have we got in the way of others? Open top kit and glass sunroof. Oh, so maybe... Okay, so these are like aftermarket you can buy. Okay, roof racks. Radar detectors, looks like. Lights. Driving gloves. Need those. Right, okay. That doesn't need any introduction. Rain-X were doing it. They've been doing it for a long time. A hot washer. Right, okay. Suzuki Jimny parts. Right, okay. Weird body shell for it. Turbo kit for $750. Not bad, not bad, not bad. More Jimny bits. Roof racks, roll bars, rear seats, foot pedals. Honda Life Series parts. Crank shafts. Yep, brake shoes. Carburetors. Solex. Solex carburetors. FM. One touch CD. Look at this thing. Yuck. Horrible. We're connecting it up. Looks like we're mounting it on the rear shelf. Yo, no. Super Gross. Super Gross. Oh, Super Gloss. Super Gloss. Super Gloss. That's what it is. It's Super Gloss. Carol. We got a ragtop Carol. Epic. In pink too. AutoZam. Ragtop Carol. That's really rare, a ragtop Carol. I wonder how many ragtop Carols they made, because not many. What on earth is happening here? We're taking a closer look at the vans. The Attore, yep, functional dash, seats, cool, roof, dope, full flat, yes sir, all the way. A bit ugly, but okay. Lisa, mirror, Enjoy King Motorsports. We're showing... What are we looking at? It's a Suzuki engine. That's quite nice, isn't it? The pipework there. TRXX, Alto. Looks like a mini RX-7. I don't know what that thing is. What is that? Halfway have done... that's a mighty boy. They made an RX-7 out of a mighty boy. Right. That's wild. Okay, cool. You could probably register that as K too. That's the wild thing. As long as they didn't make it like longer, wider, or change the engine, that would be perfectly registerable as a K car. More Altos, more Mighty Boys. That's a Honda Z. Getting a bit of drift on. Someone went off track. That's not good. Yes. That's the servo that I like. Interesting interior with the yellow highlights. B-tuner here with this Rex. And what's that thing? Is that an Alto? That's really rugged looking at the front. Yeah, very rugged looking at the front. That's not an Alto, is it? I don't know what that is, but it's weird. Gymkhana. Halfway Alto. Another Alto. The ladies racing. More racing. 89 RS Koizumi. And this is fairly common. You show up and then strip your car on the side of the racetrack, because we don't really have thieves in Japan, so you're quite safe to do that. No one will steal your stuff. Couldn't do that in Australia. Everything would be gone. 3 exhaust pipes. It's a weird flex, but okay. This guy's got a photo of him and his missus on the horn button. We're using some kind of weird flexible pipe for an exhaust here. Looks like we're in the weeds. This is a cool old thing, isn't it? Nice. King of King. Alto. Out in front, of course. Well, it's a Suzuki Alto Works Cup race, so it makes sense that an Alto is out in front, doesn't it? Here they all are. Look at that. ELF 20. KEI Car Sport. Suzuki Sports. And the drivers are here too. The older style. We're locking them up, or we've blown a head gasket. One or the other. We've got a bonnet up here. Old love's having a drive. Probably driving really well. And looks like the boys have taken out 1, 2, and 3. Over here we're destroying shit. Ichiman and no KEI Car. So this is the $100 KEI Car Motorsports. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, but that's really seriously hood rat shit. Redneck racing. This, yeah, all about it. Looks like a lot of fun. We're at Suzuki Sport with some serious computer things happening on the dash here. We've got LSDs, a white steering wheel, a very elaborate stereo system. Over here, red Alto KEI Car Sport. It's Got the phone number there. Give them a call. Probably not still there anymore, though. I wouldn't have thought. GT Shop Toter. Okay, all right. And then over here, we've got a sway bar. This sway bar bolts onto the original sway bar. That's an interesting concept. I never thought of that. Just, like, don't replace the sway bar. Just bolt on a stiffer one. Very interesting idea. It's just got clips and bushes, and you just bolt it on. Expensive, though. $378. Cusco on the scene with pillow ball uppers and tower bars. Over here, we've got the TD03, TD04, and the TD025 turbos. Down here, we've got some electronical stuff that I don't know. Pulley. Here, we've got the sedan made Rex. 404 error, sedan not found. There's a cool looking hatch though, and a rag top, but no sedan. 4-wheel drive eCVT supercharger. That's why I've never seen one, because all the CVTs broke and all the cars have been scrapped. That'll be why. It's a nice looking car though, right? You gotta admit. Comes standard with side steps, with fog lights. Everything's in line on the front. It's supercharged. It's a 4-cylinder. Cool. It's available in yellow. Like, why wouldn't you want a Rex? And we're at the back of this book with the Works Turbo IE. The IE was the single cam turbo Alto Works. Yep, it's got the ladies chilling and Popeyes there. And that's that. That is Driver KEI Car Enjoy Note. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you'd like to see what happens next, press subscribe.